10 things that make you less attractive to women. If you are looking for a partner, but you have not been successful, it could be due to some of these things. There are many ways to behave or habits that instead of helping you make a good impression, they hurt you and reduce your chances to be attractive or succeed with the person you like. Find out what they are. 1. Dishonesty. People are not stupid, and it is true, women have a sixth sense when it comes to detecting that you are lying to them. If you have not gone to the bar that she mentions or you have not seen a movie, it is better to tell her the truth and not that she notice it during the talk. 2. Egocentric or selfish. If every time you talk to her you only talk about yourself, something bad is happening. You cannot know a person if you only focus on yourself. The same happens when having sex. If you are looking to satisfy yourself only and not reaching a climax together, you will make her lose interest automatically. 3. Your smell, bad breath or poor hygiene. It's as bad that you empty your bottle of your lotion, as not to smell at all. Women find it nice to approach or hug a man who smells good and whose smell is not so penetrating. This is also linked to your personal mood, since a conjugation of hormones and genetic composition are the main indicators if they find you attractive or not. Something similar happens with bad breath, because if you have an oral disease and you do not treat it on time, this can become chronic and you will generate discomfort to all the people who come to you. 4. Contracted body. The fact of crossing your arms or curling up gives a bad impression at first sight, since you create a barrier so that others do not approach you. At the same time, you give the effect of not being interested in her, or that you have low self-esteem. 5. That you neglect or exaggerate your physical appearance. If you are one of those who goes out to the street in a dressing gown and slippers to buy your breakfast, you are doing it wrong. The fact that you do not have the slightest interest in looking good or looking disheveledly perfect is something that sends a message of low self-esteem or indifference to the world around you. Now, if what you do is combine your underwear with the outside and do not wrinkle your shirt, you will give the impression of being an obsessive perfectionist. Remember, it is not wrong to have imperfections. Finding a midpoint both in your appearance and in life is always ideal. 6. To be lazy or conformist. It is useless for you to know by heart the most important writers, painters and musicians in history if all you do in the day is to be in your room next to the computer. The fact that you are an active person is paramount to make a good impression, as are the goals you have in the future and what you are doing, or plan to do, to achieve them. A man who does not persevere and does nothing to improve himself only generates disinterest. 7. Speak badly about your ex. Or a woman in general. If it's the first date and at the first opportunity you bring up your ex-girlfriend, you will quickly make a bad impression, because it means that you have not overcome it and that the way in which you express yourself about her may be the same way in which you will talk about your current date in the future. 8. Bad manners at lunchtime. A woman looks at the smallest detail, so if you make strange noises while you chew, eat with your mouth open or do not drink the right way, she will notice. 9. Demerit people. If you go to a restaurant and offend waiters or any employee who has a position or educational level lower than yours, you will give the impression that you are not humble, simple and understanding, characteristics that will always give a good impression to others. 10. Have misspellings. We know that writing today is paramount, especially if you want to make a good impression not only on a woman but on anyone. To learn more about 10 things that make you less attractive to women, download my book free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel and share this video.